This is Mario Central. After recovering from a voice lossage, we are going to try and actually pull through this one because my voice is feeling better now. Thank goodness. I just needed, I guess, that couple hours off and going to work. Nerk, welcome. Your shadow Pokemon should be ready to open its heart after the battles you've waged getting here. Now I shall be your opponent. And here's my partner, the one Pokemon that I caught as my first, and that has stayed with me ever since. Go, Pikachu! Off we go to our first battle in 5 years! Let's keep things tight. Alrighty, go lay it on me, Myth Trainer. I don't know why they call him that, the Mythical Trainer. What is he like? He's like a prodigy? Well, I mean, he's no longer a prodigy. That would be someone that's up and coming. I think he's long past that by now. No, he's kind of like a, like he's a mythical figure. That's kind of interesting, the way that they label him that. But he only has one Pikachu, so he's not too much of a problem. We already got ourselves a Jolteon, and we all know Jolteon's better than Pikachu. Just ask my Pokemon Yellow team. I felt so bad. It's not the recent playthrough I did of Pokemon Yellow, but when I first played Pokemon Yellow about 3 years ago, I actually ended up replacing my Pikachu for Jolteon. I felt so bad. I was like, no, I gotta do it, because the game is actually pretty hard, but I felt really bad. I was like, I'm sorry, Pikachu, don't hit me. Oh, bravo, I say. Bravo. 1200, no wonder you're the Myth Trainer. My goodness, it was a white-hot experience, our battle. Defeat my Pikachu, that takes real skill. Now let's see how your shadow Pokemon is doing. Ah, this Pokemon is on the verge of opening its heart to you. You've done a good job looking after it. Now you should use the power of the Relic Stone to finally open that shadow Pokemon's heart completely. And he just waits for us to... And we are going to purify Shadow Teddiursa for the first time. I won't be showing every single purification, because that would just be a waste of time. Yeah, just going through all of their moves. I'll just show this once and then show off my party purifying. But that'll be all. Like, I'm not going to show every single one, because there are a lot of Pokemon in this game. Pokemon Coliseum had about 45 around. This game has about 83 or 84, just to let you know. We can move Return. Alright, that's pretty good. That's what I'm saying. Like, it learned Return on its own. That's pretty good. Usually you would have to waste a TM for that. So, again, learning things that they don't have to. They reward you for purifying, because it does take a long time. I mean, doing it this way. But you'll see another method that we'll get into. Well done. For the time being, we should return to my house. This is a cause for celebration. You've successfully purified your first shadow Pokemon without incident. Still, one can't be too happy, not with the knowledge of Professor Crane's abduction. You see, he was a frequent visitor to our gate up to several years ago. He was conducting extensive research into the Relic Stone, you see. He said that it was for completing an entirely new purifying system that his friend thought up. I wonder what the kidnappers have made off with Professor Crane. It must be worrisome for you, too. About that abduction, dear, didn't you need to mention what Vander? Oh, yes, that's right. I needed to tell you about Vander. We have a friend by the name of Vander who lives on Mount Battle, which is a place of training for trainers. I'm sorry, but that's kind of fun. Which is a place of training for trainers. It sounds like something I would say. You know, because I go to the library, because I'm reading some books for books, or something like that. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's make our way to Mount Battle. This is the first time we're going here. If you didn't watch my Pokemon Coliseum, it is basically 100 trainers. You gotta go through 100 trainers in a row. It's basically like the Pit of 100 Trials in Paper Mario the Thousand-Year Door. So, pretty cool. I mean, it's a challenge. Okay, here's what I'll do for Mount Battle. I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to do it after we finish our first boss fight. And the reason I want to do so is because they do give you TMs for doing this. And what I'll do is I won't show every single fight. I'm going to show the area leaders, because each area has 10 trainers, and then you have the area leader at the end of them. So I'm only going to show them, and that'll be it. I'm not going to completely skip it out like I did Pokemon Coliseum, because Pokemon Coliseum, there really wasn't any incentive to do it. The only thing I didn't do is to actually go through all of it. This is the one bonus video I haven't done at Pokemon Coliseum, to actually go through all of it with the same party and do it all at once. And that takes a long time, but I have to get all the shadow Pokemon purified first, so in order for that to work, because I got to get Ho-Oh that way. And I do want to show that off, but unfortunately it has been taking me a while. But I'll make sure to get through with it, at least at the end of this LP. I promise you that. Just remind me. Constantly remind me. Well, didn't we meet at Gaetion Port? Have you come here to train? This is an excellent place for people to train. I've trained here myself. Back then, I only sought to become more powerful. I didn't need any other reason. As a result, I attained this status, but now I've taken to questioning my motive for gaining power. I wonder what I'm fighting for. I ponder if I'm putting my Pokemon under cruel stress. That's why I urge you to look into yourself. Ask yourself why you want to become stronger, before you take that path. Some wise words. This guy's all over the place. He was here, he was in Gaetion Port, and then he was in that Krabby Club. Now we get ourselves a full heal. Not too shabby at all. That's pretty good early on. Don't usually get it that early. What's up? Should I go for it? Maybe I'm not ready for this. I'm having trouble deciding if I should take the Mountain Battle Challenge or not. Well, I think you should. Oh, look, this guy's a Delcatty. No. Did he say, have you come here to train as a trainer of Pokemon? Good. Good. I just love the way they keep saying that. Training of training. The challenge of challenges. The training of training. It just sounds something like you would say to motivate people to get here. The challenges of challenges, or whatever. That's what it sounds like to me. Alright, if you go over here, these guys actually, that's the move relearner and the move deleter. You have to get Poke coupons for these guys, though. You can't just pay them with money or with hard skills. Like, leave them bribe. Take this 500, and you can maybe throw in Earthquake for my little buddy there. Oh yeah, take an extra 100, and we'll call it even. Too bad it doesn't work like that, right? The only thing with this, we are going to have to go 3 trainers in order to see Vander, so at least we don't have to go to the end. But what I hate about this is that they have to walk towards you. Usually they just stand there and they're like, I challenge you! And then you go into the fight. But this, they're like, nope, I have to walk to you, I have to look you in the face, and then we battle. All of them do that. For this time only, though. They won't always do that. Like, they walk up and they're just like, alright, I see you. You're the person I'm battling. Okay, alright, let's get this started now. Oh, goodness. Takes so dang long. Now you see, this is a lot more better. You know, in Colosseum, your Pokemon started off around level 29, so to get through these first couple of areas in Mount Battle, these guys are way under leveled, and you're going through it like, alright, push A, keep going on. It just takes so long, it's like, oh, next. So, at least now, you know, we're on par with their levels, so I mean, it's a bit more, that's why I like this Mount Battle more. In fact, this Mount Battle gets a lot more tougher. In Colosseum, the final boss was around, I think, 59, 58, which is kind of a letdown, considering, again, your Pokemon started off at 29. It doesn't take very long for them to get there. But not this game. Oh, no. This game, the final area, it has Pokemon that are around, I think, 70. And not only that, the leader of this whole thing has, I think, legendary Pokemon. He's like, hold on, let me just walk my 2 steps over here. Oh my god. The way he walked there, it's like his legs were killing him. It's like, oh god. Okay, I gotta stop. Oh, I'm almost there. just hold on a little bit longer. But the area leader of this, the whole area leader, not just the area leader of this, he has, I think, legendary Pokemon. So this game is very tough. I'll just tell you right now. In fact, there's a point in this game, and this is what I'm really looking forward to, where you're rebattling every one of the bosses you face so far. And what's so cool about it is they're really difficult. Remember the type of difficulty it was in Pokemon Yellow? If you were down to red health, they weren't going to be stupid and use Leer or something like most Pokemon games do. You know what, Pokemon games always do that because they're lenient, right? As soon as they see you go down to like red, they'll start being stupid and being like, oh, do Leer or do Growl or something to save you, right? But in Pokemon Yellow and in this game later on, you'll start to see the AI isn't stupid. They are, if they can take you down, they're taking you down. They're not going to be stupid. if he sees you at yellow health, he's gonna use that surf and take you out. Like, he's not gonna be dumb. And that's what Pokemon Yellow did, and that's what this game does, and it's gonna be very tough. I don't know, with the team that I've assembled, it's gonna be interesting to see how it turns out. I'm honestly, some Pokemon I have never really used that much before, so it's kind of curious. I think Vander's still teaching out there. Okay, so now we actually face the last guy in this area. See, these battles don't take very long. Been able to talk over them, thank goodness. Let's go to Poochyena. He needs some action time. I'm tired of using Lediba and his usefulness. Did you see how weak he was there? That's what I'm talking about. His power is just horrible. Oh, are you an Knockout Battle Challenger? I hate to disappoint you, but we're not running the challenge. Oh, Egon sent you to see me. Understood. I'll be happy to give you my account, but before I do that, you look like to be an outstanding trainer. To finish up my novice training session, I don't even know what he just said. I was busy just like, hey. It's funny, for this LP, I actually bought a new GameCube controller. It's the Wavebird, you know, the wireless one? Oh, love it. It's working so well right now. I had bought, like, one that was a wireless controller, but it was Mad Catz. I didn't know, and if you guys know, Mad Catz controllers really suck. So, just a little tidbit if you're going for GameCube stuff, or just anything in general. If it has the Mad Catz logo, don't get it. just no. Don't get it. Sometimes they work, but most of the time, oh man, you're just gonna be like, no, what is this crap? So, I remember I bought that one. I was like, well, I gotta go get the official one at some point. And it's really hard to find. Like, this one I got, it was brand new, and it was pretty good. It's working really well right now. But I didn't know how to set it up at first. So I was like, oh wait, what do I have to do? Oh, I don't know. And I was being stupid. I basically just had to set it to the same channel, and I didn't even realize that. And there goes Doduo. Nice. Is that it? Or is that done? Oh, Bardo, you're finished! Haha! You are done in this town. I feel like I failed my exam. We all know that feeling. I know. I feel you, man. But except, this is Pokemon. This is not actual exams. So it's okay. You get another try. Because they only faint. You know, you can bring them back to life. In the desert south of here, there's a Cipher research facility. It's been there since the Shadow Pokemon incident. It seemed to be abandoned for a long time. But recently, I've seen groups of shady characters going inside. This is where the research lab was at. Shady characters were seen at the lab at the desert at the south. Are they part of Professor Crane's abduction? I don't know. It'll be interesting to find out. You see, now we're getting into the parts of the game that actually had areas. Because we've already been to Mount Battle, we've been to Agate Village before, and we've also been to Mount Battle as well. But the good thing... Oh, wait! There's our email. Hi, Nick. Doing good. Egon called today to inform us that Pokeballs are now available at the Agate Pokemart. Good. Alright, I'm gonna need a lot, because this next area, just telling you right now, is gonna have a good amount of Shadow Pokemon. Probably, I'd say... Oh, actually, quite a lot. Probably about 10 around, so it's gonna be a lot. I'm gonna need some... Nah, but I won't get it now. I don't need... I'm gonna go with whatever I find. I don't need to pay for all this. I do that so much in Pokemon games. I just go like the longest of time without having to pay for any potions or Pokeballs or nothing. I just use what I find on the ground. And I think is that a rule in the Nuzlocke challenge? I'm curious, because I do that a lot. I don't do it on purpose. It's just like I never really need to buy anything. I just go with whatever I find. And there's the car. Oh, this is definitely where they are. Professor Crane, I'm coming! Because clearly the facial expression on Nick is so concerned. It's funny, even when he was getting abducted, he was smiling. That's funny. Oh, look at this. We are sextuplets, we strike terror throughout the land, for we are the Hexagon Brothers. Sound off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 5. Wait, 5? That's it, 5? Aren't we missing somebody? That's ridiculously impossible. Let me try this time. Sound off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, what did I say again? There's someone missing. Anyway enough, he'll return soon enough, I'm sure. What we need to do, brothers, is this. Lock and load on this suspicious kid. Hey, you brat! This is no kiddie playground. We've been away a while, but this here real estate's belonged to Cipher for many a year. If you don't quit scurrying about, we'll have to tell your mommy. If you don't want that to happen, then run along now. Oh, you think you're so threatening, huh? Well, actually, 2 of our party members are within the 6. So we are going to take on Mr. Blue over here, or should I take on Mr. Green? I'm not sure. Let's take on... Any, mini, money, mo, oh, let's take on Blue. No, let's take on Green. I'm so undecided. Let's take on Green. Let's do this. Okay, now that we've taken down Lotad, we get to see the shadow Pokemon Seedot. This is my next party member. I like Seedot. Now, a lot of you are probably wondering, oh, you're in reverse mode, interesting. Are probably wondering why I would like this Pokemon. And I understand. This, sometimes, honestly, I used to think that Seedot and Shiftry in general, because it evolves from a Seedot to a Nuzleaf to a Shiftry. And a lot of people, you know, I used to as well, consider Shiftry a waste. You know, I used to think that Victreebel was always the better one. I actually like Nuzleaf. If you can get, Shiftry. If you can get him under the sun, then he's golden. He also has to have the ability Chlorophyll. If you do not have that ability, then he's pretty much average. If you have that ability, though, this guy becomes a superstar. He can wipe out teams like nobody's business. So either try to get him to use Sunny Day, or try to get a Pokemon that's faster than him to use Sunny Day. Like in this game, I can do that because it's double battles, which is another reason why I'm really liking this. It's double battles, so I can get someone that's faster than him to team up with him and put Sunny Day, so that way he can use Solar Beam and he can just be 2 times as fast. Because there's nothing that's going to be faster once he's under that sun. Which is why I am considering him for my team, because he can learn a lot. What I don't like about him is that he is dark and grass. That is a horrible typing, I'll admit. It's not a good typing, because he's 4 times affected by bug, right, as one. But he also adds on weaknesses. He has fighting, he has a fighting weakness, a grass weakness, an ice weakness, a fire weakness. Now, that's a lot when you think about it, you know? He doesn't take away any weaknesses, plus he gets the 4 times effectiveness by bug. So it's a little hassle, but again, you get him in the sun, you don't have to worry about that. I mean, he can wreck through a lot of things. Doesn't matter about how many weaknesses he has, as long as he has that ability and he's under the sun, then it's all good. I can't keep reiterating this, because I really do think Seedot's better than a lot of people give him credit for. So I will use him, and he shall become an integral part of my party. You know what the funny thing is I said multiple times that don't ever have an electric Pokemon and a grass Pokemon together, because it's the worst idea you could ever have. This time I'm going to go for it, because you know what? I'm going to need that grass type. I kind of want him on my team. There is a toss-up between him and another one. Oh wait, first we get this cutscene. Sound off! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 8. Now there's too many of us. Brothers, beware. There may be spies among us. Now, hey, look, it's that kid again. Oh, what idiots. I love them. They kind of resemble the colorful guys from the last game as well, except better. I like these guys so much more. Let's do it! And now he sends out a Spiel, which is the other member of my party. He evolves into... oh no, I forgot. He evolves into Celio and then into Walrein. This guy, unlike Seedot, it was a toss-up between him and another Pokemon, I will admit that. But I decided, you know what, I'm gonna have a water, a fire, and a grass type. I've never really done that before, because you think back to my Pokemon Coliseum LP. I didn't have one water type, I didn't have a fire type either. And that was madness. I don't know how I ended up working it out, but I did. This time I plan to have every single type I can possibly have. So, he is going to be an important part of my team's feel, and I really like him. When he evolves into a Walrein, or into a Celio, then this guy is good. It takes a while though. He evolves into him when he's 30, but what's good about this one is he's already at 17. So I mean, that's great. And he learns some good moves too. He's a water and ice type, so he gets some weaknesses. It's not the best, but what's so good about him is when he turns into Walrein, this guy's a powerhouse. He can take hits like nobody. He's really good defensively, has a lot of HP. And he can dish out special damage, which is perfect because he's a water and ice type, and you need that. So he's honestly one of my favorite water types to ever exist. Like, I really do like Walrein. He's always a hard person to face. Whenever I face him in a gym battle, I always have such a tough time. Walrein, oh, so annoying, because he's able to take so much and dish out so much at the same time. And coupled with the fact that he can rest, oh, I hate it. So that's why he's going to be a part of my team, because I want that water type, and he's going to fill that. The only problem is, he doesn't learn many great moves. He's not going to learn Hydro Pump, he isn't going to learn Surf. Because, again, we don't have Surf in this game, it's an HM. Any HM moves, forget about it in this game, remember that. But, I'm going to have to think of other things to help him around. But he's still going to be sustainable, you'll see, you'll see. Trust in me. Trust in me. You know what that guy's name was? It was Ka. And I said Ba. Remember in Mario Star Road? Oh, lordy. I know. I thought it was Ba. It was Ka, the snake. I didn't even know that. Oh, wait a second. There's no PC in there. But, oh, yeah. I'm thinking Coliseum now. Since I just played that. 3 Pokeballs. Not too shabby. There's a couple of items in here, I think. So that was 3. Okay, that's not too shabby. Is there another? Oh, yes. There is a Super Potion. Alright, very nice. So, next time, we are going to scour, or adventure through. I'm trying to find the right words here. Through this lab. And finish up the rest of it. I don't know how much we're going to get done. Probably about halfway through. But anyways, this is Mario Central, signing off.